to all, welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing a lab of did you all see the task implement OSPF for all routers, and R5 should be connect and reach area 0 and make any one area as stub area. So all of you know that OSPF we have area types, that is stub area, not so stub area, totally stub area, totally not so stub area. So why the area types should come up in this OSPF design? So why? Because every router should be introduce its own LSA link state database, right? So for that purpose, it becomes a flooding LSA. Okay, and sometimes it should be a conflicts, because all the routes should be conflicts. So because every router consider its own LSA and LSDB. So to reduce high CPU and less LSA, because we don't need any external LSA. So for some branch offices, any remote offices, so we don't need all the external routes, right? So one route is enough. So for that way we came up for the area concepts, right? Area types of concepts. So right now, so in this topology I have make any one of this area as a stub, and I make sure that all these routers should be connected to area 0, and I make sure that all the routers should be end-to-end reachability must have. So let me familiar this topology with you guys. So I have taken the 5 routers here: R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. Cool. So I have taken the loopbacks also here for 1.1.2.2.3.4. and 5. I have taken the 5 loopbacks as well, and this is R1 and R2 have area 0, R1 and R3 is area 1, R2 and R4 is area 2, and R3 and R5 is area 3. So let me write here what are the IP address I gonna be assigned here. For R1 and R2 I am taking 192.168.10.0/30. I'm using /30 point to point. It's enough for point to point IP, because we all know that the subnetting is right. Subnetting, it's reduce the wastage of IP. So point to point /30 is cool, right? So R1 and R3, okay, R2 to R4, let me take here as well 192.168.20.0/30. okay. So here I take this subnet, and for R1 to R3 192.168.30.0/30. Cool. I take the subnet, and for R3 to R5, let me take here as well 192.168.40.0/30. So I'm using this 4 subnet here. Okay, I think the topology it's cool to all of you, because see, my ABR router should be R1 and R2. Let me write here, this is my ABR router, and okay, and this is also R2, also my ABR router, right? So what is the area border router means? If one interface should be connected to area 0, and other interface should be connected some different areas, like it should be anything like area 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So the main requirement of ABR router should be is one interface should be always connected to area 0, and another interface is always connected to area 1. So this is the simple way that what is the ABR router, right? So now this two router is my ABR router. Okay, every router should be connected to our backbone area 0. Okay, so here you see only our R5 is a non-backbone area, right? So why? Because here is one rule. OSPF rule is every connected router should be connected to area 0. Every router, every link should be connected to area 0. Okay, every physical link should be connected to area 0 because OSPF is a link state protocol, right? So all the routers should be connected because of every router it's considered its own LSS. So for that reason exchange all the LSA. It's produce type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 7 LSA, type 5 LSA. So for that reason every connected link should be connect to our backbone area 0. This is the OSPF rule. Okay, right? So what can I do? Here is our task. Let me configure. First of all, assign IP address. Okay, let me do all these routers configuration. Okay, so first of all I will assign the IP addresses to all of these routers, right? Okay, R2, R3, R4 and R5. Okay, so okay, this is my okay, what happening here? So that's it. Okay, so here let me configure first of all of these 5 routers and assign IP addresses to each router. Okay, I will show you step by step. Don't worry guys, I will show the step by step the configuration, how R5 to reach the area 0. There is one method that should be connected because R1 and R2 is our ABR router, right? R3 is not a ABR router. ABR router only have that power, you must say have that power to exchange all the LSA. Okay, so R3 is not a ABR, right? So what is that method? I will show you afterwards. Okay, so let me assign the IP addresses that I should be configure it. Okay, for R1, okay, config t interface loopback address, IP address I am giving here 1.1.1.1 255.55.55. So see here we have 3 interface. One is our loopback address and we have 2 interface f0/0 and f0/1. So let me assign the interfaces first. f0/0 IP address 192.168.10.1. I'm using here /30. So what is the subnet of /30 is this one. Okay, no shit, exit, and then one more interface is there, right? So f0/1 IP address, let me give here 192.168.30.1, right? 255.255.255.252. Oh shit, exit. Okay, R1 is done and go move the R2. So it must be it's important that you will see the diagram as well and configure. Okay, okay, So here see R2 also we have three interface. One is 2.2.2, one is 0/1, and another is 0/0. So first of all, let me configure interfaces all. Dot 2. Exit. We're having here one more interface. You have 0/1, right? Interface 0/1. IP address of this 192.168.10.2, 255.255.255.0, 252, right? Yeah, no, shouldn't. Exit. Now again we have interface of 0/0. Let me assign this as well. What is the subnet here? We have take 20, right? Yes. So we are using 192.168.20.1, right? Yeah. Okay. Put here point. All done here. Now move to the R3 as well. I will I will showing you guys that from Scotch. Okay, so that's why every detail, every IP addresses that I'm assigning here, I showing you all. Okay, so wait one. Now moving to the R3, we have three interfaces again. Okay, let me configure first. Okay, this is a lengthy video, so let me configure not fast but in detail. Interface loopback 0, assigning IP address 3.3.3, 255.255.255.255, exit. We have one more interface here, 0/0, IP address, IP address 192.168.30.2, right? 255.255.255.252. So we have f0/0 is 30.2 and f0/1 we have 40.1. Okay, now shut. So again we have f0/1 IP address. Let me configure 192.168.40.1, 255.255.255.252. No shit. Exit. Okay, we are done here all the interfaces now, so move to the R4 config IP not loopback IP address 4.4.4 255.255.255.255 exit. So R4 we have, see here, see R4, what is the IP we have? One second. Yeah, we have R4 only two interface. One is loopback and another is 0/1. And assign IP address 192.168.20.2, right? We have this interface. See, let me show. 20.1 we have given this, and 20.2 we are giving this interface, right? So as well we know the subnet 255, 255, 252. What happened? Why it is overlapping? Oh shit. Sorry. We have moved to the R2. Sorry. No interface. IP address. Wait, is saying there. Consider here first of all. Ignore it. I check it later. Okay. Now let's moving on. Time F0/1 IP address 192.168.20.2. So we have done here R4. Now moving to the R5. So again we have only two interfaces, right? See, we have two interfaces. One is 5.5, another is 40.2. Okay, let me assign these interfaces fast. Interface loopback 5.5.5, IP address 5.5.5, 255.255.255.255. So one more interface is balanced, right? Interface 0/0, and here IP address assigning 192.168.40.2. Sorry, 255.255.252. No shit. Exit. So now as I assign all these IP addresses to all of the routers. Okay, now I'm going to enabling the router OSPF.